Hey there! Bob from Oregon's Constant Gardener. Welcome to the OCG Fam Show to you, my YouTube buddies. What's going on? Let me know in the comments down there. We'll talk about it after the show. Right now, let's just get into the show. One shot. It's amazing stuff. Very useful. Very helpful in the garden. All kinds of things you can do with this. But it can be confusing. How much of this do you need based on what you're doing? And more than that, how do you apply it? How do you use it? Scott and I talked about that a little bit in a previous viewer questions episode. I thought it was informative. I thought it was helpful. I think you'll find it interesting. I'd like you to watch the clip. I'll talk to you after.
Curly Magoo 83. Howdy, fam. Long time no talk. Gonna get some one-shot for in-laws for outdoor garden. Would a 4-pound bag cover a 10-foot by 8-foot by 3-foot raised bed?
No. 10 foot?
So, just a 10 by 8. That's the big hoss. That's one of these like square ones.
But 3 feet. It's 240 cubic feet of soil, which would be...
You're only using the tip.
160 bags of soil.
Yes.
It depends on what you're planting.
True. Well, is this like when you're doing this on concrete or something? Is that why you would do this?
No, 3-foot tall beds are nice because then you can garden like this.
Oh, it's just
and not
about
like
that.
this.
I gotcha.
So, yeah. And the in-laws, I'm sure the 3 foot is
about,
of
course, yeah. They're a little older.
I love tall beds. My first beds were that tall until the gophers found out that they're called elevators. And they're like, hey, look, we can go 4 feet up in the air over here. And I'm like, why are my carrots disappeared? At 160, because that's 160 1.5 cubic foot bags. That's a lot. So it's 10 by 8 by 3.
Well, I mean, if you were using this much soil, though, wouldn't
that's
you...
8 yards of soil.
This is not all A1 soil, is it? I mean, there's going to be a foot and a half or two of dirt, and then maybe... no, we don't know.
I fill mine up with totes, but...
Well, yeah, but that's a little different.
Yeah, so let's cut it down to like the 6-inch. So basically cut that, it's only 80 cubic feet. I'd still be at least... a 12-pounder and only apply that on the top 6 to 8 inches. So get your beds all the way full, broadcast the 12 pounds across the entire bed.
But this is like a bag like this, and
that's a big bed. 10 by 8 is big.
Yeah. You're going to grow your whole 10-foot by 8-foot garden. You're going to have some tomatoes and some beans and some this and some that. How much one shot to feed all that business for a season?
Well, mine are 5 by 10s.
Yeah.
And they're only 6 inches of soil on there.
Yeah.
And I'm putting down about 10 pounds per bed for the season on most of my crops.
Okay.
And then tomatoes, I'll top dress one more time. Right. Usually, like my tomatoes, my peppers, my heavy feeding stuff, I put the one shot in and around where the root zone is. I don't broadcast the entire bed.
Yeah.
And usually with a lot of my crops, like carrots, I do a band of it, so I just pour it right down a row, and then I plant right along next to that row. So I don't feed my whole beds all the time because a lot of that's just wasted food. So I focus right around where the drip line of the plants are going to be and top dress in that area.
So is this the handbag or the shoulder bag?
Well, there's the handbag and then the hand bag,
the bigger one,
and then the
shopping bag. Yeah,
the 12-pound for that would be minimum. That's a lot of soil.
Okay.
And I would put it. I wouldn't broadcast. I'd only put it on the top and work it in the very top layer. Because if you're mixing into the full amount, it's so diluted.
Yeah.
That's a lot of soil.
So if I got a start that I'm putting in there for tomatoes or whatever, I dig a little hole, put some one shot in there, and drop it in there, or mix it. Or how would I do it?
If this is my container I'm putting in there.
Yeah.
I open up a hole about this big.
Yeah.
And I go down that much deeper.
Sure.
And I make that loose, and I put a bunch down on the bottom.
Yeah.
And then I put a bunch of right around the ring where the hole is.
Sure.
And then I backfill it with it in the ring. So then I got gently fertilized all around here, and I got a big reserve here.
It's going to grow
but none of it is on it.
Yeah.
Because if it's just like, here, I'm going to plant this right on one shot, those roots are like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? So you don't want to just like slam them on a pound of one shot. You want it to be blended.
Texas chili. It burns.
Yeah, right there. It's like that guy's hot chocolate chips. He's like, well, these are good. So yeah, that's that.
Okay, thanks, Curly Magoo.
Okay, what do you think? Informative? Entertaining? Helpful? Do you use this stuff? Have you used this stuff? You thinking about using it? Good? Bad? Indifferent? What are your thoughts? What are your questions? Let's talk about it. I love you. We'll see you tomorrow. The OCG Fam Show. It's pretty good. It happens every day. It's the OCG Fam Show. See you tomorrow.